Let's get to the trader rundown now on this quadruple witching day. Are you nervous? Matt Cavanaugh joining me now, CMZ Trading. What do you think?
Well, you know, at the end of the year, for all the quarterly expirations, this is the one that things can get a little bit out of whack. People trying to close their books for the end of the year, and sometimes, you know, the spreads that we see might get out of whack, or there might be a little bit of volatility. So nervous, no. Excited, maybe, a little bit.
Might get some action in the trading day. After the close last night, Oracle reported earnings. What's your take on this stock for the year?
Well, you know, Oracle's had a great run this year. They're up about 30%. People didn't love their cloud numbers, so the stock sold off initially after hours. It was down 4 or 5%, not a huge deal. They announced buybacks. You know, we'll see how it opens. I bought a little bit, just a little bit for a trade under $48. If they like what they have to say on the conference call, hopefully it'll open up higher today, and maybe we can make a little bit on that.
Now, the stock market it looks on tape like a mini move, but there seems to be some underlying currents happening. Maybe the stock market's about to hit some headwinds. What do you think?
Well, you know, we've talked about it and don't short a dull tape, but it does feel to me like a little bit has changed. There's a little bit of fear out there, and it feels like there's positioning going on. I think that the interest rate cycle is changing, and we've talked about it a lot. You saw China, you've seen other places around the world. Here in the US, we finally are. And, you know, it seems like there's an undercurrent going on. Things are moving, even though the overall market's not moving. So it remains to be seen whether or not the tide will change a little bit, but you know, I think that if you've been in the market, now is the time to really take your risk down, know what you have, and you know, don't say, oh, I wish I would have.
How much of the sell-off yesterday had to do with tax reform moving through DC and the Fed move this week?
Oh, I think the tax reform's got a really big part of it because, you know, this is a huge change, and even if it goes through, it's not going to be one way or the other because people are still going to have to digest the changes. So I think it's a little bit of that, and it's a little bit of the fallout from maybe the interest rates going up, not only here in the U.S., but also across the world, and that's a huge change.
Right. If interest rates go up, maybe money starts to move out of the stock market and into bonds.
Right. Things that are maybe a little bit more attractive from the fixed income side, and then the risk side where they're almost forcing you to take risk because you can't make any money in the bank or on bonds. Maybe that's changing a little bit.
Well, have a good trading day.
Thank you.